And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Howdy folks, I'm Tom Vasel. Today we're taking a look at PlingPong. Now, PlingPong, which is obviously a play on ping pong, is a game in which you're going to take ping pong style balls and try to bounce them into opponents' cups. That's it. There's a lot of games about bouncing balls into opponents' cups, but these are not your typical Dixie cups in this game. They're more plastic and they're all going to be next to each other. It almost feels like a carnival style game. Here's how it plays. So the board is set up like this. The different buckets are placed in here. We have 6 for each color. Each player is going to get 2 balls. And on your turn, in each round, you're going to bounce the ball off the table, and it's going to be bounced from your corner. So maybe the red player bounced the ball in here. The green player bounces a ball in from over there. The blue player misses the board completely because they're not very good. The yellow player misses the board also. That's 2 misses completely there. The red, wow, we're not doing so hot here. The green one got one in. Fantastic. The blue one misses both of their balls. The blue player is not very good. And there you have it. So now we look at the board. Any cup that has an odd number of balls, like this one here, is removed. So green has lost one of their cups. Even number 2 is fine. Yay! The yellow cup gets to stay there. And then you would just start another round. So now the red player is going to go. And the green player is going to go. Now the blue player is going to go. Oh, finally, blue player, you made something. And the yellow player, it's an empty spot. That's not very useful. The red player, the green player, the blue player, and the yellow player. All right, so you can see once again, even number, it's fine. Odd number, it's out. Odd number, it's out. Now, the black one got one in this time. So what happens there? Whoever made the shot, for life of me, I can't remember who did it. Let's pretend it's blue. So if blue made the shot, then blue would lose their lowest one, and everyone else would get their lowest one back. Oh, wait. Like that. So look at that. Blue lost one, everyone else got one. However, if there's 2 balls in the black, nothing happens. That's it. Once all your cups are gone, you're eliminated, and the last player to have cups remaining is the winner of the game. This game is really high quality. These boards, they all come apart and they stack like this. And then when you put them together, they just have a little bit of a lip underneath them, and you just kind of lift it up onto one side. And so you can see they all move around. These cups are really good plastic. I mean, they really have some sturdiness to them. When you put them in a box, they stack like that, but they easily go into these slots here. The black one fits right in the middle. I really like that. These are not your normal, like here's a normal ping pong ball, right? And you can see how you make these dents in it. Doesn't everyone hate when that happens? But with this one here, I'm not worried about it. This one is fine. I'm squeezing it pretty hard here, and it's not bending at all. So I like that. I mean, they have a little bit of give to them, but they're definitely better quality. Everything fits then into the box. The box is going to take up a decent amount of space. You know, it's a pretty good sized box, but it all fits in here very easily. Now this game is going to be, and I mean it definitely is, a game marketed for all ages. It's a game you can get around as a group of adults, but I found specifically it really works well with kids. I mean, the idea is pretty simple, throw the ball into the cup. But when you first set them all up, there's a pile of cups there, so it's pretty easy. You like, boom. Oh, what do you know? It went into a cup. It's not that hard. I would recommend putting a tablecloth down. You saw I did on a felt table. It's a little bit easier to get them in. You use a wooden table or a marble countertop, and they're going to bounce all over the place. But there's no speed element to this game. You're just taking turns going in one at a time. And at the beginning, boom, it's going to go into something. Now you can get skilled at it and make some skill shots. And for that, I think adults and kids and families, this is like one of those great equalizer games because you can play against kids and adults, and it's like a good family style game. In fact, it goes up to 8 players. You can just play 2 people per team. The rule book comes with a few variants that you can do, you know, on how you throw the balls and things like that. But that black cup is a nice catch-up mechanism. See, the way the cup works is if you're out, all your cups are gone, you can still play, trying to knock other people out and hoping that someone else lands in the black cup, which puts one of yours back in play. that's a neat thing. The game doesn't take too long, and it's really good quality. I like the fact that, you know, I give my kids some ping pong balls. They're all crushed by the end of the day. These are going to last. These cups are really sturdy. The whole thing's really sturdy. I can bring it out at a carnival. I can let my kids, I'm going to actually keep this game. I don't normally keep these kind of games, but this one I'm going to keep because I'm going to let my kids play with it, and their friends come over, they can play with it too, and I know that they won't destroy the game. And so that's just a neat concept, and then it's also something the adults can pull out after dinner or whatever and just have a silly, fun time with it. So I like it. PlingPong. Dice Tower Judgment approved.